I'm getting a lot of questions about how I'm keeping up with my tasks, like what apps I'm using to keep up with my, first of all, my 75 hard task, and then now my phase one task on the Andy Frisella 75 hard challenge. You'll have no idea what I'm talking about unless you go check out the podcast. So if you search 75, I actually put a link in the description where you can go listen to the podcast and learn about it. So what I found was that so what I found was that the technology really didn't work very well for me. So I always have my phone with me, but a lot of time I get busy. I don't want to log in because it leads me to wasted time on Facebook or Instagram or whatever else is going on. And I just, I tried a couple of different apps. None of them really, I didn't, for some reason, this journey has really taken me back to basics. So there were none that really just I liked. Like I tried, Google. Google had a thing you could do in your email. Really didn't work well for me. I tried a couple of apps. One app I ended up paying $30 for because everybody was doing it. That one of these habit trackers. It just didn't do well. And everybody's different. Like I don't know what'll work well for you, but I feel like I'm getting very back centered, and I'm doing meditations outside, and and all of these things where I'm just getting back to basic life. The foundation, low technology, low tech has been my thing. The only app that I do use is a timer that I absolutely love. Let me show you guys an icon for my iPhone people. You'll be able to find it by icon. It is that one with the 30 seconds. So you see that it's called interval timer. I can do like different timers. So I have one for my shower, I have one for my HIIT training, interval training. I have one for weight training, meditation. You can create your own custom timers. Very, very helpful. That's really the only app that I use. To keep up with my task, I actually, you can go get, this is like a GTC notebook, composition notebook. You can buy one for like 50 cents. I literally, my handwriting is horrible. I should have been a doctor. Or whatever they tell you. And you won't be able to read anything that I have here. But I write the date on all of the pages that I use, because sometimes I use 3 pages. I use it to keep track of my schedule and also keep track of any journaling that I have. I put in here as well. So whatever day that I'm using a page for is the date that I write at the top. This right here, again, you can probably make some of it out. These are my phase one things that I need to scratch off throughout the day. Very simple, has worked really well for me. I tried the sticky notes, tried to kind of incorporate that with what I'm learning in Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, but the notebook, just going back to the notebook, is just tried and true. I can always have the notebook with me. I don't have to worry about getting distracted by whatever else is going on the internet. And so I literally just list everything, and as I finish it, as I've achieved the day, I just scratch it off. For my critical task, I really just do a brainstorm. And once I've done my brainstorm of all of the things, all of the habits I'm trying to develop, all of the critical tasks that I'm working on, I'll just select 8 for that day. And once I've selected 8 for that day, then I go over to, if you can see that, these are all time slots. Okay. So what I'll do is I literally plan out my entire day, not just said what I'm going to do, but when, right? So I'm literally plugging it in on those. I'm literally plugging it into the time frame when I actually plan to do those things. And it has been phenomenal. Like, it has worked really, really well for me. I've also incorporated my goals for the week. All of this in less than 50 cents. Right. This is super tech for less than 50 cents. One of the things that I think most people are concerned about is having to rewrite this when you can just have it in an app. I've just found power in rewriting my goals and rewriting the things that I'm working on every single day. it just reinforces it instead of sticking it away in some app that you don't, kind of out. My whole philosophy is out of sight, out of mind. If I'm not seeing it on a regular basis, I'm not doing it. So even with the accountability mirror, sometimes your brain can kind of block that out. But when you have to write it, when you have to you have to rewrite your goals every single day, it will cement in your brain. It's that repetition, and it's a little bit of a pain because you're like, well, we have technology. Why do we have to rewrite? But it's been a truly, truly good exercise, and that's how I don't worry about missing things. I don't end up at the end of the day and I miss my photo or got to rush and drink a gallon of water. It's all in here. It's all here. It's all planned out, and I follow this. I just go by whatever is on here. It tells me exactly what I need to do. If things are not getting done the way that I feel like they should, I can always adjust, which is another beauty of writing here. It's even better to do it in pencil. I use a pen. I love a pen, but you can do it in pencil because you can erase and it's flexible. It's the most flexible format that I've ever seen. So this has been it. This has been a lifesaver. And, funny thing that I've noticed, because I do read a lot, and I'm reading a lot more now. Most of the millionaires, most of the very successful people that I know personally and the people that I read about use low-tech stuff. Like you see these people that make billions of dollars and they write in a notebook. Warren Buffett, and they don't really get into the new technology and they're still making millions. And I've seen that over and over again. And at one point I was like, well, maybe it's because they're a little older, because like all this new technology, that's one of the new things. What I'm finding, it's really not the case. It's actually, a lot of these guys are my age or younger, and they're just finding, so much power in writing, just writing down everything. And there's psychology to that. I want to study more about it because I've heard the psychology of actually writing and the benefits to that. But it's power. It just works. So it beats. Sorry, iPhone. It beats you in every way. So. Go get your notebook. Go get your 99-cent notebook, and literally, like I say, you can turn it into your own planner. I've tried planners. First of all, planners are very expensive, but I just feel like the notebook, I have much more flexibility to kind of do it the way that I want to do it. I don't know, maybe it's a control issue thing I have going on. But guys, let me know what you think of this idea. What do you do to keep up with your tasks that works really well for you? I'd love to hear about it. And anyway, you guys have an awesome day. Let's get it. This is day 9. I think this is day 9. Hold on. Let me make sure, because what day it is. I don't know, guys. I don't know what day it is. I think it's day 9. But if not, I'll put a correction in the video. I'm just going. It's and that's a great sign that it's becoming habit, because it's like, hey, we ain't even counting the days no more. We just go push through. Day 9. So anyway, love you guys. Let's make it happen. Let's get it. Finish whatever you're working on. 75 hard, your weight loss journey, whatever it is. Let's rock it out. Let's make it happen. Peace.